Hi, I'm Peter Adams, Lead Product Manager for the Remedy ITSM suite at BMC Software. It's a great pleasure to speak to you today about the new enhancements we've added to our latest release, version 8.0 of the Remedy ITSM suite. This presentation is just an overview of the key enhancements. There's more than 200 customer requests for enhancements addressed in this release. If you want to learn more about them, please go to docs.bmc.com. Remedy ITSM 8.0 has been GA since September 21st. By the way, first customers are already live in production with the 8.0 release, and the feedback about the new features and the ease of upgrading to 8.0 has been extremely positive. If there's one word to describe the Remedy ITSM 8.0 release, then it's simplicity. Simplicity without losing the great capabilities that make Remedy the #1 ITSM solution in the market, as attested by many customers and analysts. And simpler means more value to you and a better experience to your customers. So, what were the specific target areas which we simplified? Number one, we deliver a number of new UI enhancements that deliver an intuitive and slick user experience. All that with the goal to increase user adoption, for example, of self-service, and to increase the user satisfaction. Secondly, we make it easier to collaborate, both within your service support organization as well as between IT functions and with your end users. We also make it more convenient to access key information from your ITSM system. All that will lead to great IT productivity improvements. And last, there are a number of administrative enhancements in this release. I call out here process definition explicitly because the new Remedy ITSM process designer is such a game changer for our customers. Through an extremely easy visual process design, we've seen customers speed up the process definition by up to 90%, and it reduces the need for customization. But there are many other administrative enhancements in this release. To call out just two, we've built a complete new data management capability that makes data loading, for example for onboarding, a lot simpler. And we deliver a pre-built deployment model for distributed service management. But as stated, these are just two examples. Others include simplified change approval or key enhancements about the configuration of your service catalog. So let's look a bit into details. In version 7.604, we improved the user experience for IT staff members quite a bit. In version 8.0, our focus was the improved user experience for end users and external customers. And the most visible part of that investment is our new end user UI of BMC Service Request Management. This delivers an intuitive, slick user experience, and it helps you to increase your self-service rate in your company. As you can see, we're moving to a portal-style approach, which has many advantages. By the way, feedback about this new UI from our more than 150 beta customers has been great. Not only did we look at all the key interactions and improved usability by ensuring a consistent user experience with simple screens and fewer clicks, we also enhanced the UI, allowing you to deliver more valuable content that will bring users back to the self-service UI. We have, for example, a fully seamless knowledge integration. You can see here the list of popular knowledge articles, or whenever the end user searches something in this UI, they'll see knowledge presented, all with the goal that they can try and help themselves. The service marketing area up on top is another visible area. This allows you to promote new items in your service catalog or new IT initiatives. We also deliver a new self-service hardware and software procurement capabilities with SRM. And you can see, for example, the link spot on the bottom right side, which allows end users to jump to other important IT systems. All that helps making BMC Service Request Management the one-stop shop for end-user interactions with IT or other service delivery organizations, such as facilities or HR. The entire UI is fully brandable so that you can deliver a personalized experience for the end users in your different organizations or tenant companies. A key part of BMC's strategy around user experience is our bet on mobility solutions. We really see this as preferred interaction model for many users. BMC has been delivering mobility solution for quite a while to do IT service management anytime, anywhere. We are currently in the process of rolling out next-gen mobile apps. These are available on a number of platforms and device types, not only on iPhone and iPad as you can see here, but also for Android, BlackBerry and many more. These native mobile ITSM apps deliver modern, intuitive UIs which require minimal training because we leverage the native usability concepts of those mobile platforms and we focus on key data first. As stated, we support a number of different device types and platforms, which supports companies' bring your own device policies. Right now, incident management and approvals are supported with these next-gen apps, and we also have solutions for change management, asset management, or service request management. Stay tuned for more in this area. All the BMC mobility solutions for Remedy ITSM are easily deployable through an app store, and they work anywhere because we support offline changes, which then later on are synchronized. Now let's look into the second theme of the BMC Remedy 8.0 release: collaboration. We deliver a number of new enhancements to make collaboration easier, both within your service support organization as well as across different IT functions and the collaboration with your end users. And BMC Remedy becomes social through integrations into key platforms like Twitter. Assisted support through chat is a great new capability to increase user satisfaction and to reduce mean time to resolution. We deliver here a new end-user chat capability that includes a virtual agent that uses artificial intelligence to automatically reply to end-user requests and which can tap into your different knowledge bases, including RKM. But you can also use chat for agent-to-agent collaboration. All the chat solution makes sure that transcripts are stored with the corresponding ITSM records, and you have an online presence capability. As stated before, BMC Remedy 8.0 also allows you to deliver key ITSM information in more proactive and convenient ways. This can be done, for example, through integration with Twitter, which you can use to proactively share information, for example, broadcasts, or through the ability to define RSS feeds, which users can then access through their RSS client of choice. Last but not least, I want to talk about a new collaboration feature in Remedy ITSM 8.0 called Atrium Service Context. Atrium Service Context leverages the power of BMC's business service management approach to collect and share information about services and key configuration items like applications or systems across different IT functions and thus reducing silo behavior. Having the same standardized information with a common UI widget across different IT functions allows these different staff members to better collaborate as they work on resolving an incident or implementing a change. Atrium Service Context includes a real-time summary with key metrics about these configuration items to bring everybody on the same page. Not only do we support the standardized UI widgets that you see here, but there's other flexible options how to access the standardized information. Moving on now to administrative enhancements in Remedy 8.0. As stated before, the most important one is probably the Remedy ITSM Process Designer. This helps you speed up ITSM process definition by up to 90%. These are actual numbers that we've seen in some of our customers. It also allows you to hand over responsibility for process definition to ITSM process experts or business analysts, so that your Remedy app development team no longer has to look into that. And it will reduce customizations for your Remedy ITSM implementation. Remedy ITSM Process Designer allows you to define and update processes with the ease of use of a drag and drop interaction. We deliver an extensive action library to choose from as you develop these processes. And the tool also provides visibility into the entire process end to end, including notifications and approvals. Unlike many other solutions, ITSM Process Designer requires no scripting or other development. The Remedy ITSM Process Designer also delivers request tracking capabilities, so that when the process is executed at runtime, you can easily follow which process steps have been completed and which are still waiting for completion. And the tool delivers full release management capabilities as you move your developed processes into test and production. Another enhancement that will be greatly appreciated by our Remedy ITSM customer base is our new data management capability, which allows you to load data faster, for example, as part of customer onboarding. It also helps you lower operational costs because we standardize on the same ETL technology that also Atrium Integrator uses. The faster data loads have been achieved through multi-threaded implementation of the data loading process. We also perform data loads now iteratively, so that if you detect errors in your data loads, you don't have to restart the entire process from scratch. And the tool has great automated data cleansing capabilities, so that very often you don't even run into these errors. The entire solution is accessible through a full web-based UI, removing the dependency to BMC user tool that we had in 7.604. And it delivers consistent data management capabilities across the entire Remedy ITSM apps. We support a variety of data sources. With Remedy 8.0, we focus mostly around LDAP, spreadsheet-based data loading, and Remedy export files. But customers can increase that list as well. And as stated, we're using the same ETL technology that Atrium Integrator uses, thus reducing training and operational costs for your Remedy staff. With version 8.0, we also deliver a new deployment architecture for distributed service management called Hubspoke. Imagine a service provider who has multiple customers in different countries, and for some reason, for example data privacy, some of the customers need to have local Remedy ITSM instances. Hubspoke allows you to effectively manage such a distributed environment from a central location called the hub. The idea here is that key data from your distributed Remedy ITSM systems are transferred over to the hub, providing a single consolidated view of all the records across the different spokes. This single view enables users to sort, search, or filter through all the records, thus identifying the most important ones across the different spokes. As the user needs to go into details about a specific record, they are automatically transferred to the spoke where they can work on the specific incident or change. The predefined solution makes sure that both configuration data as well as runtime data are automatically synchronized between the hub and the spokes. A great unique capability that is particularly interesting to service providers and global enterprises. And lastly, I want to talk about the new way how we deliver documentation to our customers through an online wiki. This is a BMC-wide initiative. Many other products already moved to an online wiki model, and for Remedy ITSM, we moved to this model with version 8.0. The online wiki provides great new capabilities, for example, extensive search capabilities that even span across multiple products. BMC can add multimedia content into the documentation, such as videos. And on every page, you can leave your comments so that BMC can very quickly update the documentation to better fit your needs. And you are not losing anything of the PDF approach. In fact, you have even more flexibility to create PDFs for your documentation by flexibly deciding what content goes into the PDF file. Check it out at docs.bmc.com. All the new great capabilities of Remedy ITSM 8.0 are available both on-premise and on demand with our latest 2012.01 release. So go to bmc.com/ITSM and try it out yourself. And by working with BMC for your ITSM needs, not only do you get great software with Remedy ITSM, you also get the company of experts. That's it for today, and thanks for your time. As stated, you can go to docs.bmc.com to get a more extensive list of the enhancements with Remedy ITSM 8.0. Looking forward to seeing you on one of our communities on bmc.com. Bye-bye.